everyone, ready for a workout? This one is going to be multi-joint, which means we're moving multiple joints at the same time. So upper and lower body together, and that will give you a little bit more of a heart rate boost and probably a little bit more lateral core work in here, but otherwise still pretty total body. All right, so let's get started with some wide steps. How's everybody? I'm good, except well, we all know that it's getting long. I had to go pick up something from my office a couple days ago, and it's just kind of eerie and sad still, but good. A couple more, kind of stay low from the side. You're staying nice down in here. Good. Breathe. Oops. All right, so let's just do a shallow. We're gonna do squats in this workout. Ooh, I'm sore from the other day. Okay, don't have to be super deep right away. Kind of warming those legs up for what we're about to do. Don't mind my dog in the background there. Start my watch. 2 more. And time. Let's hinge. So I'm gonna turn sideways again, so flat back, forward till you feel a hamstring stretch, and then lean back, open up your hips, forward till you feel stretch, squeeze your glutes, good, forward, couple more. All right, we're gonna go through that one more time. If you're not warm, you can go more than 2 times through this. Add your arms this time. If you're warm, you can shorten this maybe a little. Big inhale. This is a multi-joint movement, by the way. Good. And let's go back to bodyweight squat. Sit. Inhale. Watch that those knees aren't anywhere in there. 3 left. And time. Let's hinge. Hamstrings should feel a stretch. Hips should feel a stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. And last one. All right, good. All right, so our first multi-joint exercise is going to be a squat to bicep curl. So chair, I'm gonna use a chair. You certainly don't have to, you could be in the air. But it's basically going to be, I'm nice and tall here with my arms almost outstretched. A little bit of bend in my elbow. I'm gonna curl them as I come up. Okay. And we're gonna superset that with a little bit of a core exercise that will just be in the same position, all right? So let's do 12 of these squat to curls, hammer curls, okay? So sit, keep your arms straight, curl them up. Not all the way straight through the elbows. Try to lightly brush that chair. Last 2. Last one. Good. Keep one weight. Sit on the chair. If you have an exercise ball, feel free to use that as well to support your low back. But otherwise, I'm just scooting to the edge of the chair. I'm gonna turn sideways. Let me put my feet up here. Okay, leaning back. Okay, and I'm just gonna press from here. Really exhale as I push, keeping my chest out so I'm not fetal position. Really tight core. Let's do 3 more. Good. Well, that's fun. All right, so we're gonna go back to squat to bicep curl. Okay. When I'm saying from the side, my arm's getting about to here versus floppy and straight. So it's here to here, here to here, which is harder. All right, so inhale as you're seated, almost straight arms. Big inhale, and then exhale, curl. Light touch or all the way down. 2 more. And last one. Good. I have 10-pound weights. You could do 2, whatever you have available. Okay. Either lean back on your chair, again, exercise ball, Osu ball, and press from here as you exhale. Pull that abdominal in as you exhale. Belly button in. Last 2. Good. If you have one of those smaller little inflatable balls, you could also do that. All right. Let's get back into position for our last set of squat to bicep curls. Okay, so hanging straight arm, but not all the way. Inhale now, and then exhale up. Everything's about control. Inhale down. Last one. And time. Okay, weights go down. Weight goes down. One more of the little presses. Lean back. And try to make that S sound as you push. Try not to round again. If you feel low back, stop. See if you can find something to support it. Last one. Good. All right, so we're gonna do one more set of squats, but not the core. We're not gonna bicep curl. What we're gonna hold the weights either at your sides without curling them, or I like to do this trick. Okay, so 12 more squats, nice and control. Let's inhale now, exhale up, sit, control. Knees stable. That was 12. If you have pretty light weights and you feel like you want to do more, you could do another, 8 up to 20. A couple more just for fun. And time. Okay, good. So we're gonna move on to single arm rows. So the things you could use for this are, if you have just a chair, you could do it on the chair. The multi-joint way that I'm gonna try to do this is to not really put that inside leg, knee, on a bench. I'm just gonna try to balance, not totally balance, but stand on this outside leg. So hopefully you can say, I have my hand on this chair. I'm gonna flatten or square up my shoulders and hips. And I'm gonna row, and I'm kind of doing a little bit of a straight leg deadlift with this right leg. I'm just kind of, I'm not open like that. Really focus on the back of that shoulder blade. 2 more. You can go heavier if you have it. Okay, I'm gonna put this out a little. I'll show you the same example. Remember, this is multi-joint day. So we're just trying to put a little leg into this exercise. Shoulders back and down, and then pull. You should be able to wiggle the toes of the leg that's on the floor, or the foot that's on the floor, because you're kind of through that heel and hamstring. You're helping yourself stabilize with that hand that's on the chair. And time. Okay, so what are we doing? We're gonna go right back. We're gonna get the other arm. Okay, we're just gonna kind of pound these out, because by the time our left arm or opposite arm went, we should have recovered. Okay, if you hate this, doesn't feel right on you for some reason, flip that chair on, put the knee down. You don't have to stand on one leg. Go. I kind of like it though. Should be in that stationary or that standing leg glute. Tight core. Time. Good. Come on up. Turn. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, straight leg. Okay. Shoulder blades retracted and pull. Hinge that shoulder blade. Two more. And time, all the way up. So I have also a 20. I found in a storage locker. It's not from the gym, as you can tell, but you know, if you have that, or you have an empty gallon of milk container, and you have little pebbles or sand you can find to put in it, you could do that as well. All right, so last set, original leg or first leg, and go. Really exhale as you pull. Now see, if I go heavier, I'd rather have some. Okay, go. Focus on the back of that shoulder blade. Good. Flat back. You're not up here. Neck neutral. Couple more. Good. Flip. Okay. Kind of sit through that stationary or the floor leg, hamstring and glute. Square shoulders. Inhale now and exhale as you pull. Tight core. Exhaling up, yep. Relax your hand. Last 3. And last 1. All right, good. Okay, so we're going to move onward to another squat. Our legs had a little break on that one. So a sumo squat, you can use that same chair or whatever object you liked. We're gonna do that sumo stance, so a little more toes 45, a little wider. And because it's multi-joint day, we're gonna take our 2 dumbbells of whichever weight you have chosen. And I'll kind of show you here, but we're gonna kind of hold them at our shoulder with our elbows in. And we're just gonna push them. You don't have to go very high. And honestly, you don't have to push it out. If you wanna just kind of hold them here from the side and do more of an isometric, that would work as well. So sumo, I like to use the corner of the chair. You can also do your hands like this. I'm just saying if you have any kind of shoulder impingement, rotator cuff issue, usually better to keep your elbows in and small. But if you don't, you have a more wide range of possibilities. Okay, I'm gonna do it the small way first. And 12 of them, go. I'm gonna hold a few of these. If I press, I'm not gonna press high. Ooh, this stinks. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Bring those down. Sorry, I should have told you this so you could be forewarned, but if you have that attached band to a wall, a hook, a stair rung, we're gonna kind of just do a wider, a little bit of a lighter band pull. Really aiming for right between those shoulder blades. Slightly forward leaning, so I'm not leaning back here. Squeeze those shoulder blades, wrap them around your spine for a couple more. Hold it. Relax your hands. Just tiny pulses, but in the sense that slow pulses from your shoulder blades, not because I'm squeezing it. And time. Okay, walk that forward. Back to the sumo squat to press. This time I'm going to hold my weights without really pressing them much. Okay. If you're dying, and you don't have lighter weights, you can kind of rest them as well. Okay, otherwise down 2, up 2. Good. Squeeze those inner thighs. Tummy. Squeeze. 2 more. Last one. Time. Set them down. Find your way to your band attachment. We're going to do 12 pulls, 8 pulses. So either stagger or a nice squared up position. Shoulder blades back and down, go. 2-0, do 2 tempo. Squeeze without elevating shoulders. Should not feel this in your neck. Really give it a squeeze, be purposeful. Last 2, back here. Last 1, hold it. Now barely release your shoulder blades and pull them like you have little wings out here. Small and slow. Scoot in if you need to. 3 more. And time. Good. All right, so back to the squat to press. I'm going to show kind of the third variation I talked about if you don't have shoulder impingement issues, a little bit wider grip. Okay, get set up, big inhale, and as you stand, you're going to exhale. Still not raising my shoulders. Inhale. Good. Tight core. When you pressed, last two. Last one. Good. All right. Last row. My heart rate is a 135 on that. Sometimes when you do those multi-joint, even though you're not bouncy, you get your heart rate up. All right, 12 202s. Elbows a little bit wide. Go. Really feel it in those lower shoulder blades. Not your low back, not your shoulders. Like they shouldn't be rising. Be purposeful. Are you squeezing back there? 2 more. Keep it back. Small, or just hold is fine. Relax your hands. Almost just holding it. 2, time. The old biceps are already sore. Okay, that was the last of the pulls. We're gonna do one more sumo. You can choose which version of the arms you liked or hated the least, or you can hold them kind of just close to your body as just weight for the squat. I'm gonna do the wider press because I just don't do that many of those and I don't have shoulder issues, so. All right, ready? Inhale down. Really tight core. Here's the version of just holding them here. Zip up in your inner thighs. 5 left. 2. Squeeze inner thighs. Last one coming up. And time. Good. All right, weights can go down. All right, we're moving onward. Okay, so you're gonna go back to your same band that was attached to the wall or spindle or whatever you've used. And we're gonna do a little bit of you've done these in class, they're a little bit weird. Again, I don't really, preferably this is attached a little flatter. Mine kind of is going up at an angle. So if you have a flatter way to position it, go for it. But remember these where you sit and reach, and then you stand and pull. So sit and reach. I'm gonna go a little bit more side. Okay, so I'm still sitting back in my heels. And I'm not letting my shoulders round there either. Keep going. A little bit forward. Again, when I'm up at the top, I'm still pretty much, maybe even a little forward leaning. I'm not pulling and I'm not back here. Okay, 3 more. And time. Good. Whew, okay. All right, our opposite or superset exercise for the squat to row is gonna be a plank. Yeah, plank. I'm gonna move this chair out of the way. You can certainly go on the floor, footstool, whatever this is called. All right, so 1 minute. Forearms, and go. Inhale, nose, exhale, mouth. You are so dialed on your lower abdominal, right around your belly button area. You may even want to be able to do a slight lift as you come up, or as you exhale, sorry. Because you're tightening your abdominals. You're going to neutral, a little above neutral. Neutral, not below neutral. You don't want to feel this in your low back. 10 seconds. Neck neutral. The only reason your butt's moving is because your abdominals are tightening a little bit. And time. Good. Come on up. All right, we're gonna go back to squat to row. So I'll grab that attached band. Okay, we're gonna do 12 to 15 of these. I'm assuming we all don't have like a cable machine, so it's not too heavy of resistance. All right, so sit, keep your arms out reached, still popping that butt back, and pull. Pull through your shoulder blades, not through your low back or any kind of lean, not that. Don't round. Nice flat back, which means arched. Two more. And time. Okay. Figure out which surface you're going to plank. If it's going to be floor or a little elevated surface, all the way up to wall if you want. Okay, here we go. Nice tight core and go. Big inhale. You can just simply hold steady, or you can, from that neutral position, as you exhale, you can just kind of pull in your abdominal and cause your hips to come up a little bit. Just to really ensure that you're tight in there. Not much, if any, really noticeable movement, and you're not dropping below neutral. Good, hang in there, 15 seconds. Five seconds. And time. Ooh, that gets you sweaty. I'm sure you're gonna guess this, so take a little breather. But we have one more squat to row. Okay, make our way over there. I'm just looking at my notes quick. All right, nice wide. It's like maybe a little bit toe out just for comfort. Squat stance. Okay, you're gonna sit and reach. Stand and pull, close elbows. You're kind of squeezing your butt and your shoulder blades. We have three more. Last one. Good. Okay, walk it up. Last plank. If you can't make it a minute, take a little break and then get back at it as you can. Okay, couple deep breaths. All right, here we go. Last 1 minute and go. Put your brain on that lower abdominal just above your pelvic region as you exhale. Exhale with that H or S sound. Deep, slow breathing. "20 seconds. Do your best. "10 seconds. And time. Good job. Okay, we're moving onward. grab the band or a band, could be the one you just had on the wall for your rows or any other one. And we're gonna do something somewhat familiar, maybe not your fave, but we're gonna do superset of standing on the band under your arches, lateral walk, so we get those glute medii, and then we're gonna bicep curl as a superset. Okay, you could always use your loop band if you wanted, and then dumbbells, but this is pretty efficient. I'm gonna just go a little bit this way. All right, whatever you have space for, I'm probably gonna go do 8 each way, and go, 8. You're sliding, toes are in. You can hold these here, wherever's comfortable. There shouldn't be a lot of tension in your shoulders though. Let's go back the other way. 8, 7, slide, 6, toe in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back, 8 and 8, 8, 7, chest up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. All right, remember you can adjust the amount of slack between your feet to make it either easier or harder. All right, so we're gonna do bicep curls, palms up, so standard. And we're gonna do an eccentric tempo, okay? So we're gonna come up for 1, down for 3, and hold for 2 at a not straight position. Okay, I'm gonna do it from the side. So big inhale now. Okay, chest out. All right, let's exhale up for 1. Now slow down. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Up for 1. No movement in my elbow. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale up. And 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale up. And 3, 2, 1. Hold. And up. 3, 2, 1. Hold with tension. And up. 5 more. 3. Hold. And up. And down. Hold. And up. Last 3 down. Hold. And up. Last 1. Or 2, sorry. I don't count any better at home, guys. Up. Last 1. Down. Good. Hold. And then exhale up. Good. Okay, let's walk. As in lateral walk. Just like before. Okay, 8, 8, 8, 8. Remember, from the side, you're a little popped in your butt. You're not a little popped in your knees. Okay, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and back. 8, 7, tall neck, shoulders down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and back. 8, good. 4, and back. Last time, or not really, but for this set. 5, toes are in. And time. Okay, centered up. We have 10 of those eccentric biceps. Okay, roll those shoulder blades back and down. Get a little tension on that bicep. Okay, big inhale. Exhale as you come up for 1. Slow. 2, 3. Good. Hold. Exhale up. Slow. Relax hands. 3. Hold. Exhale up. And down. Hold. And up. And down. Hold. Squeeze that bicep down. Hold. Up. 5 left. Down. 2. Hold. Exhale up. And down. Hold. Exhale up. 3 left. Down. Hold. And up. Down. Hold. Last one, down, 2, 3, hold, up. Good. All right, last walks. 8, 8, 8, 8. So 16 each way. Inhale and go. 8, 6, 5. Toes are in. Watch your toes. Even as you pick that foot up, toes shouldn't spin out a little on you. And back. Good. 3, 2. And last time. 8. Should back up here so you can see. 7. Good. 2. And last time back. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. All right, last bicep curls. Eccentric for 8, so a little couple less. Get that tension for a starting point. Take a big inhale and exhale up. Down, 2, stable elbow, hold, chest out, down. Inhale, 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 hold, up. 2, hold, up, hold, 4 left, down, hold, down, hold, exhale up, 2 left, you got this, down, hold, up, sorry, last one, 2, 3, hold, and then exhale up. Good. Okay. So, get a little drink if you want. For a little finisher, what did I decide? Oh, it's up to you. If you want to do, I was going to have us do the forward and back on the line. I'll go sideways. If you wanted to, just really gently, you could jump forward, step back, jump forward, step back. All right? So your 2 choices are forward and back, just like we normally do, or jump forward, walk back. Okay? So we're going to do it for 30 seconds. And I'm going to do the jumping part. Go. So jump, step back, jump, step back, jump, step back. Nice landing, soft. I didn't want to say jump, it's almost a little hop. Try to land on your flat feet. Five seconds. And time. Good. 10-second breather, and we're going to do lateral. Okay? Step to balance, aka skater, and go. Don't hike that hip, you're just not touching that foot down. Sit into those side glutes. Good. 10 seconds. And time. Okay, 20-second break, and we'll repeat. I'm gonna turn sideways just so you can kind of see my landing mechanics a little bit. Couple deep breaths. All right. We'll hop forward or just forward to back. Ready, go. Step back. Gentle landing with soft knees. Seconds. Last one. Okay, 10 seconds off and we're a skater. Whew. Okay, go. Really push off and land. Good. Tap down if you need to, that's just fine. Sit into those glutes though. Here, sideways. Five seconds. Time. 20-second break. I'm at 151. What does that say? It's a little recovery. Thank goodness it's getting nice out again. That was a long little 4 or 5 day stretch there. All right. 30 seconds of that little pop forward and go. Step back. So kind of sitting through my glutes there. My knees are stable, mostly. Couple more. One more. Good. 10 seconds more and we're gonna do the last, maybe, skater. Okay, either a light tap or a balance, okay? Oops, I almost ran us, let me go. Chest is up. Okay, we're not down here, we're chest up. Good. Five seconds. And time. Good. All right. Whew. Catch your breath. The last thing I'm going to show you today is a little bit of oblique abdominal work. So we did, earlier on we did that leaning back stuff and we did a front plank, but now we're going to do a side plank. So as your heart rate recovers, I'm going to show you this. And if your arms are tired and you want to come back to this later, you can certainly do that. I don't think my feet are going to slip out too much. Okay, so you want this nice line through your hips to stay perpendicular to the ceiling and floor. Slip in, sorry. Okay. That free arm can be up on your hips. And you can do similar to what we did when we were in our front plank. A little bit of a dip, or at least neutral, and then up. Just tightening right here. You could also stagger your feet if that's a little bit easier. And time. All right, so I'm gonna show it the other way. You could also obviously do this on the floor, but for purposes of this, I like it a little higher so my shoulder doesn't take quite as much heat. Okay, so either just hold it or little lifts here. Slipping, stagger your feet if you want. Neck neutral. And time. Sorry, I'm really slipping. Now, let's say that bothers your shoulders a lot. I'm going to show you a version, hopefully you can see me, of a side plank that doesn't look really very cool, but nonetheless is semi-effective. Okay, yeah, I guess you can see my feet. So you could just basically lay here like a dead, whatever, beached whale, something like that. Okay, same thing though, where your hips, a line through your hips is perpendicular to the ceiling and floor. And then you can either keep your head rested here, and you can just try to activate your oblique and lift your legs a little bit, or do a little lift of both. So I might humiliate myself here, but I'm kind of lifting both. Woo. Or even just lifting your top arm and your legs, not a lot, and then come down. Ideally, if you can get that arm off without rolling over, really tight core. And down. So it's just that little tight core lift, hold. You can even do a little bit of this. And down. So it's just a little bit of losing that point of contact with your feet and or your hands. Let's just show the other side quickly. Okay. So again, you can just do legs. They're not that hard to do. Or here I go. Or you can kind of just do this, where you lift just a little bit. It's not about lifting up high, it's just about tightening in that oblique. Okay? There you go, repeat those on each side. It's not our favorite, and here's like basically the floor version of the side plank. It just tends to put a lot more pressure on your shoulder. So if I'm gonna do them that way, I like to have my arms on something a little elevated. All right, so I'll leave you to how many times you wanna do that, or if you wanna do it, like I said, offline a little bit later, once your arms get a chance to recover from the workout. All right, let's stretch our hip flexors. So tuck that hip, squeeze that back glute. You should feel a stretch in the front of this hip. If you want to, lift your arm up. Keep that glute squeezed. My front foot, knee is over my front ankle. It's not beyond it. And I'm tucked here versus not tucked here. Let's laterally lean away a little bit. And then back. Sink into it a little bit more if you can. And come on up. Good. All right. Use a wall or a chair or something to stabilize if you need it. Okay. Step back onto that toe, then tuck that hip. Engage that back glute and reach if you desire. Sit into it a little bit more. Lean a little bit laterally, all keeping that glute squeezed. Back to neutral. Sink in as you exhale. Mine are tight, too much sitting. And this is optional too, but we did do, a decent amount of squats and sumos and lateral walk. So, getting that inner thigh here, shifting through the middle. Support yourself though. Start putting strain on your back. Stop in the center if you'd like. Hands can be on legs. Kind of that deadlift position, flat back, hamstring stretch. Try to hold those stretches for 20 to 30 seconds. I'm skipping over that a little bit. If you don't have a door frame, always that reaching your arms back, palms up and thumbs back. Just really reaching and pinching. Opens up your chest and also stretches your biceps a little, which we use today a decent amount. You can go up. Pull yourself just kind of up and out laterally. All through that side. Up and over. Good. Pass through center. Hold this longer if you need. Grab that opposite wrist. Pull up and over laterally. (20 to 30 seconds, which that was a short version. Lastly, just tip your left or whichever ear, tip your ear towards your shoulder, just not overly, just tip it, and then reach out that opposite arm, stretching kind of all through the side of your neck. Not straining really at all, just kind of extending those fingertips, and then let it just hang like dead weight, but keep your neck over. Turn your nose toward your shoulder a little. See if that helps you. Come up. Okay, other side, tip ear to shoulder, just slightly. Whatever you get's what you get. If you're tight, that's fine. Reach, fingertips out. Without moving your arm, just turn your nose a little bit toward your shoulder. Back up to neutral, nose toward me. And I'll just let that arm hang. And then up. Roll your shoulder blades back and out, exaggerate, hold them there. And then just as far as is comfortable, don't force it, turn your head to the left or right. Hold. Slowly pass through center, shoulder blades back and down. As far as you can the other way. Not forcing anything, and back to center. Hopefully you can turn about equally, but with the stay home business, I don't know. All right, good to sort of see you. Sorry it took me a few days this time, but I'll do better, hopefully. Hope you like this one. Heart rate should be a little higher since it's total body multi-joint, but enjoy it and see you soon.